Yo, listen. We've had this man on the show before, Heather B.
Facts.
Always love the conversation because it's so truthful and real, man. Make you go reevaluate your own life purpose.
100.
When you see how successful the man has been at everything he attempts to do, and when he does it with a smile. But behind that smile, you know it's a lot of wisdom. We watched this man rock out on the NBA floor for years. He could jump back on whenever he ready.
That's facts.
I already know that for a fact. Probably working out too right now. Got a surprise for us soon. You saw him on Dancing with the Stars, 6'5", moving his hips like he was 5'5".
Happy feet.
Ex-B-boy, like this dude might have been doing Turtles 1990s and Thomas Flares at one point in his life.
What?
I was so amazed. I was so amazed how the tall guy could move his hip.
Were you jealous or amazed or jealous?
We'll talk about that because that's what this podcast is all about, men really confronting their emotions.
Okay.
All right? And so I'm going to confront my emotions today. I'm here for it all.
Okay.
Okay?
Because I need you to be honest, Sway.
Okay, the man came up here. I give him, listen, I ain't got nothing to say about his mic skills, but salute.
Yeah. Salute.
That man's a real MC.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get in there.
And I'm hard with those athletes that be coming in with their funny sounding voices trying to rap.
It'd be tough sitting here.
Everybody sound like funny sound voices.
It's
man.
tough sitting here listening to some of it. It is tough.
Athletes rapping, bro.
It's rough out here.
Yeah.
I feel like you was rapping at the same time you started playing basketball, so it's different.
Yeah. It takes a while.
It takes a while, right? So some dudes just sound like they rap like they walking with two left feet.
Oh, my.
Hey, hold up, though. Who came up here and
Right.
did that bad?
Go to the video.
Go to the video.
Go to the video.
Oh, I got to tell you, you got the podcast. Who you think is that bad? You got to tell me. Give it up for Iman and his brother Ahrie one time, okay? Okay.
Let's
got his
get
brother here too. Who you think is bad? Who you heard rap?
I haven't really heard anybody rapping besides what, Dame,
You know
Dame
he ain't
can
bad.
spit.
You know where he from.
Lou, and me, Dame, and Lou, the only ones that came on here and rap, right?
No. I'm just saying came on here and rap. I mean in general.
Oh, you said y'all. She said y'all had been
Oh,
sitting
no,
up
no,
here.
well,
I thought
Sway.
somebody else came up here.
No.
Okay.
He wouldn't allow.
Shout out to Dame.
Always.
Dame
Got bars.
got ball. Who wasn't allowed? How you doing, brother? Are you little brother or big brother?
That's my little big brother.
That's your little big brother.
Yeah, I'm older.
So you one of those? Yeah, I'm like my brother. I get that. I'm the youngest, but you know,
It don't mean shit.
It don't mean nothing.
No, it don't mean shit.
Damn, I could tell you was just.
Take
Were
care.
you just mad at him when he started growing
You
taller
hear
than
it?
you?
No, let him know about how that built up.
I wasn't mad at him. It was just, it just happened. It's one
It
day,
did
like,
just
it's just
happen,
like,
for real.
damn, like, he big as hell. That's it.
You wasn't jealous at that or nothing?
No,
No?
not really.
Just
No.
didn't
I
really
don't ever
understand it.
want. I don't ever want what he has. So it's
Oh
like,
God, here you go.
and it's crazy. No. It's crazy. It's like certain times, like we'll do crazy shit. Like we won't even talk or see each other, but we used to live with each other, and sometimes we'll come down and have the same shoes on or something. And he'd be like, "Oh, like that's crazy. Like we did it," and I'm just like, "Nah, I
Instantly
don't
gotta
like
change,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
He instantly go.
Change your shoes, change your sneakers.
He instantly changed.
What's the best advice your brother's giving you, Iman? Like, did he ever talk you out of something? My brother talked me out of doing something that would have changed my life forever. And I remember the conversation like, I wanted to get into some dark side of some Oakland shit.
Yeah.
And I had a
And
whole...
Sway's
No,
the
for
youngest.
real.
And Sway's the youngest.
Yeah. And I'm the
And
youngest.
he told you that's some bullshit.
He said, you can't do it like as if we about to fight if you try to do it.
Yeah.
That ain't what your path is. We need you to go a different path. Let us do what people do what they do. And you cannot do it.
Yeah.
And I had a plan, Iman, I promise you. Some of these dudes who talk about who they are in that game, you would have been reading books about me. I had a cool ass
Real
plan.
talk.
Yeah, but
Real talk.
What's that shit? BMF, Empire.
Yeah. They would have shot a movie about Sway.
Sway.
Yeah. Nigga, like, how Sway? I had a plan. How Sway? I had a plan. The fuck?
Right,
I had a plan.
Yo, but you never had that, what we call
I had the
crossroad moment, right?
I had a moment. But it wasn't like I was finna do some bullshit. I had it to where I got it in my head that I was like, I needed I was sick of people being able to say anything about me. Like I'm like, gee, I shouldn't even be having the roast. Gee, my mind was really on the game. We lost. I'm frustrated. These niggas over here roasting and shit. I'm just like, bro, I don't even like what? Like get braces. I'm like, bro, what? So I'm like asking my dad for mad shit. Like, yo, can you give me some braces? I want to redo my fits. And he just looking at me like, don't you know I got 4 kids? Like, I can't you know what I'm saying? But I'm just so, as a kid, all I'm thinking about is, bro, I'm sick of roasting and fighting every day because mom's tweaking with me and I don't even, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to adjust the look on the fly type shit. And this one here, I guess my dad had brought home, like, he brought home some weight with whatever he had to deal with. And he basically was like covering the bullets because he saw it like unraveling for Pop, but I just didn't understand what was going on. And I just remember him yelling like, "Nigga, we broke." We
Yo.
broke.
The
I
Brandon
don't know.
T. Jackson.
Yeah, like I don't know what you looking around at, dog. Like, don't you know? Like, we know how to grab the pots when it start leaking, bro.
Yeah.
Like he had to put it into perspective. You want some? Work, get it.
Wow.
Save your money. Put it in the shoebox. Stop crying. Stop. Like, he just was like, and I was sitting there and I was just like, damn, bro. I'm like, niggas was telling me I was an Oak Park kid. Like, I was telling me I was a suburb kid, but every time I asked for something, I can't never get it. And it was making me mad. Because now I'm looking at my pop like, you know what I'm saying? Like, gee, you ain't even, bro, why I can't get that then? You feel me? Like, we live in Oak Park. Once I thought it was Oak Park, I'm like, shit, we live in Oak Park. Why I can't get, like, my homies got the new J's. I ain't even got the new J's. Nigga, I got 2 pair of ones.
Perception.
Right.
Real talk. I got the all blacks. People think I'm finna be doing niggas bad this week. You know what I'm saying?
The all
Like,
blacks, that's what it's
real
meant.
talk, though. I'm dark skinned. I ain't got my
You
fit
can't wear the
up.
all blacks. You
See
become
me?
a target right
Exactly, bro. Little nigga running around with red eyes from hooping all day in black Air Force Ones. I like I'm on some bullshit.
Dangerous.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, I'm trying to switch my look up, and I swear I was just bringing it to my mom and dad so crazy. I was frustrated. It probably just looked like super little kiddish.
Right.
And that,
Entitled.
There you go. Selfish.
They got 4 kids. You still tripping. Yeah, after your dad said all of that, he's still tripping.
Look around.
the man came in there and said that to me though, like, dog, like he ain't not trying to get you that nigga. We can't get it.
Yeah.
Like, you want it, go get it then. You know what I'm saying? It was like a challenge for me. I started looking at him different. So then after that, I was steady telling him, like, you got to come to the games and shit. After that, I started dunking.
That's when you start dunking?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I
So the
told him,
dunking was symbolic of?
it was just, I don't know. It was very like, I swear for Lord I'm going. Like, we gonna get out of here, I promise. Like, it was.
So he put the fuel in you.
I mean, I already had fuel.
Okay.
You know, I wanted to be the best in the house anyway.
Can't
but
give
it was
too
like,
much credit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I see what it
There's a lot of stories involved in getting there, man.
You knew what you was getting when he came down here.
Yeah. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, but yeah.
Nobody did it but
He
him.
definitely lit a fire. He lit a fire in me. And
So every time you dunked, it was just to get your social status.
like my first three dunks in high school, I literally looked in the crowd for him. Then I would look at my dad, but I was like yelling at them, like screaming crazy shit to them. But it was like, that was the only time I felt like, you can't say nothing to me. I told you. Like, y'all ain't never played up here dunking the ball. Y'all ain't get this high up, and I'm up here this high dunking this bitch. I'm gonna say whatever I want when I come down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I felt. But I felt like a man, because I'm like, I could look my brother in the eye, and finally it's something he can't do. But I got it in me, so that's my moment to look at him and he could see me. Like, everything else, he just look at me like I'm a little nigga. You saw what he just said, like, yeah, you come down in them J's, I ain't wearing these J's.
Yeah, he did.
He constantly, he constantly that big brother. So it's like, how do you get your big brother to look you in the eye? Nigga, I told you to come to the game.
What about your opponents? Did you give it to them too?
Right.
Nah, it really wasn't like that for them. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to think, beating him in the backyard, nigga, last point, I might get stole. We might not finish.
That's true.
That's a hard win.
Yeah,
I need that win.
A lot of games didn't get.
Yeah, we didn't finish the
Yeah,
game.
we
We
didn't
just
get-
throwing these we throwing them. My oldest brother just stopped and just dip on us. Like, man, y'all finna start fighting again.
Our parents used to have to come out and
Separate it out. Yeah, but it's like, dog, that's a hard win to get. I'm trying to get that win. Like, this team that just because they live in this zip code, they get to play us.
Right.
I mean, well, we finna wash them up, kid.
I like
He
that.
don't know where his pot's at.
Where's
Where his pot's at? Nigga, where your pot's at, boy?
Iman, how did you then? Because I think a lot of kids might have that diesel and that fuel in them in high school, but how did you transfer that energy into college? Because then that's another level. I mean, you got it. It's so many people playing on the level in college. How did you transfer that energy there?
I had never had access to a gym like that. In college, you got to like count your blessings. Like it's perspective. Like I got to college and I was like we was getting in the gym on our own, but it was like you got to call a coach, you got to wait for him, you got to
open up.
you might got to do him a favor just so that he take another hour or 2 out his day to open the gym for you. I'm like, nah, I got a fingerprint. I told coach, I said, hey, bro, just leave the laundry room open. He like, what you talking about? Just leave the laundry room open, bro. I just need the towels. Like I can't function. I ain't got no towels in the gym. I need like 4 of them, bro. Like one on the floor for my feet. You know what I'm saying? I don't like my feet to touch the floor, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like you one on the waist, one on the shoulders.
killing me.
You know what I'm saying?
You want your shoulders to hit the back of the chair?
I'm just trying to get right. Trying to be sanitary out here, my dog.
I hear that before COVID.
You feel me? Well before. You know, if you start washing your hands because COVID hit,
You too late.
Yo.
If you ever noticed me on a lot of interviews, I got ashy hands because I washed these motherfuckers. Back to what we were saying.
You see, we got the hand sanitizer.
You got to,
we
man.
wipe the mics down.
You feel me? Dog skin. Yeah, get you some of that, boy.
You know what I'm wondering? Because we're talking kind of about the sibling rivalry that you guys have. But when did you guys have your sibling camaraderie where it got to the point where it said, let's do this podcast?
Oh, the podcast. I mean, we've been working together for years now. Like, once I finally got him to quit the 9-to-5 shit, like he was huge on like, you my little brother, I'm not working for you. I'm like, all right, bro, you work with me.
Yeah.
Not for me, with me.
Collaborative.
How about that? That's cool. Let's get the wording right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Language is
that's all it
important.
takes.
Jesus.
One word.
Yeah, nigga, I just need you to come over here. How about that? Nigga, I need you to come to New York, nigga. How about that? Like,
He
the
did.
fuck?
It's funny, but he did get to a point where he was just like big.
Like, what do I gotta do,
yeah,
my nigga?
he
Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. But why you keep wearing uniforms?
But that speaks so
We could
much of
wear a
your
jersey.
character, though, because we hear the opposite so much up here. Like, just because I am who I am, everybody thinks I'm supposed to take care of them and pay. So that's love to you.
Plus,
for
I
that.
was already like I had already had a life beforehand. So
What was your life?
You
bro?
head dude,
You
man.
just-
You head dude. Do you head dude,
Go ahead, tell your life, Ari.
you
Go
better
ahead.
talk
Go ahead,
Talk
man.
your
Let
shit.
me hear about your life, man.
Talk your shit, bro.
Let me hear your life, man.
No. I ain't mean it like that. I'm just saying.
It's
New
crazy,
segment alert. Let me
bro.
hear your life.
Let me hear
No,
your
no,
life,
no.
shorty. Get to it.
I had my son young. Like I was 19, so I was kind of like thrusted into fatherhood at that point, and I really took it upon myself to, be involved and to be there.
That's
and
love.
I had some spats in the beginning over like, visitation and rights and shit like that. So I learned a lot really, really quick, and it really, in a way, it messed with my mind. So it was like I was really responsible. Like when I was like 19, 20, 21, 22, and then all of that kind of relaxed a little bit once my child got a little bit older and I knew the ropes of what was going on, and that kind of fed into like my pride and all this and that, because I'm like, yo, I've been working, and I was driving like a pace bus. Like I had trained and worked the 2 years before he got drafted, so I was just like, man, that's throwing away, I'd love to come work with you, but that's throwing away all my training, all that hard work I did. And he just like, what the fuck does that even mean?
I'm like, dog.
He like, whatever they paying you, I'm gonna pay you double. And I'm just like, well, but it just don't,
He like, bro, I don't think I want to be like, what if we don't like working together by the
Right.
time I get there?
Right.
Nigga,
It was
I ain't
one-
like living with you either, bro. We here now. We here now.
Did y'all share rooms, bedrooms?
Hell yeah, we ain't have our own rooms.
Yeah, we didn't have our
Ain't no own
It was just a
room.
section, and we had
Yeah.
2 bunk beds, and like, yeah.
Then we
just had
unattached. We
spaces.
got older. We unattached the bunk
Me
beds. Broke
and my
those
brother
off.
did that. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Wow,
saying?
man, yeah.
Then the little things down there broke. We put clothes under there, shoes under there. We gonna jug that. Make sure that keep working.
Yeah, we did that same.
Yeah, you gotta
I like
make
the
it fit.
Calloway.
Take off the front end if your legs get too long. Well, that was just me because I got too tall, but, give me a little extra room.
He rubs that at you every now and then. I know
you feel me? You know, they all fit in the twin size.
We all outgrew our twin size.
That's what I'm saying. You fit, though. You could have fit, though. No. You outgrew it in spirit, but you could still fit.
Not in spirit.
Hey, get that nigga a full-size mattress, man.
So this podcast is called
Iman Amongst Men.
Iman Amongst Men.
Iman Amongst Men. That which you just brought up, I hope is a topic that y'all discuss, because I know it's brothers and siblings and it's perspectives coming from men. And I remember at a time when I went through that process of visiting and having your rights with your kid, and what do they call it? You pay every month.
Child support.
Child support.
Baby.
That's a
because
that's a trigger for him.
Yeah,
it's a trigger for him. It's trauma for Sway, y'all.
Response.
It's trauma for him, y'all. They dying laughing. We have to sit through this sometimes. Y'all see how y'all on y'all shit? This is what me and Tracy go through when child support stories come up.
He might need a hug.
He might need Iman, go ahead and hug your man, yo. Go ahead. He don't even want to say the word. He hurting.
It's all good for my dog.
He don't even want to say the word. He snap it.
My nigga said,
but what's not discussed is that feeling you had at 19 and 20 and you can't sleep, and then when you feel happy is something that's always in the back of your head because that ain't right. Am I going to get to see my kid, or are they going to take me to court? Are they going to try to get more? Somebody probably telling that person there's more there, and there ain't no more there. Damn it, all of those different things. Now, you go through all this shit in your mind, and I wish, because not everybody, most guys I know want to be there for their kids. They might not want to be in that relationship,
right?
But they want to be there for their kid, and then when the court proceedings come into play, it fucks up generationally the dynamic between a potential parent and their kid. Purposely. It's like I'm still triggered. I haven't paid child support in I don't know how many years, and it wasn't that bad for me in the end. But when I was going through it was. I couldn't sleep because your future ain't in your control.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. You don't get to see it on a day to day. You don't get to see where it's going. You don't get to enjoy that run to the kid. Like I had to deal with being an uncle, and it's like, dog, I barely know my nephew. Like, what we doing? Yeah. And they like, oh, we only got him on these days, and then on this holiday. I'm like, but bro, I'm not gonna be home. Like, I'm at school. Like, I don't need. Like, I'm like, get him on the phone, and they're like, oh well, this an issue with this. It's like it was like running into all these issues. I didn't understand none of that shit. I'm like, man, my parents is married.
Yeah.
I'm like, the times that the dad ain't around, I'm like, we had our uncle, what he was talking about earlier, my uncle Maurice stepped in, and it's like that's the dad that they knew, but they didn't even talk about their real dad. So it was like we didn't have the drama part of a strained relationship. Like, I had never seen that. Like, y'all got a kid, why y'all arguing?
Yep.
Looking at that shit like, bro,
crazy.
That shit crazy. Yeah, y'all on the phone screaming, crying. I'm like, bro, what's going on with y'all, man?
And the child
Look at you
suffers.
triggering old shit now.
Real talk, though. I'm trying to sleep. I got a game. This is screaming to the top of his lungs. I'm like, I'm looking like Dad finna kill him, but it's like, no, this kid shit. Dad sleep. Dad like, no, you got a kid now. Yeah. That's how my dad was. He wasn't even coming upstairs to bother her. He like, oh no, he gonna deal with that shit.
I love your dad, by the way. The way your dad was a dad. Oh man, I love it. Yeah, listen, this is what we got, because we running out of the time factors here. But
time factors.
I want to get Iman to spit something.
Let's go.
But I want to do this different.
And I'm mad at you, Sway, for acting like you forgot some of them athletes that performed live for us at different remote events and everything. That sucked.
Do it not today. I want to do it today.
Because Sway forgot about some of these
give me
dudes
one.
that sucked.
Give me a clue.
We was in Texas.
Oh, shit.
We had.
Damn, our videographer remembers.
Thank you, Ty. Like, we ain't gonna say, but
the missing footage.
You forgot, yo. We had a lot of athletes jump on the stage and perform these songs, and it wasn't good, bro.
Texas.
For South by Southwest.
Booby?
I don't know.
We ain't gonna confirm.
No.
Nah, Booby didn't.
Nah.
Shout out to Booby too. First
Yeah.
of all,
who you looking for, Sway?
He
right
looking
now?
for West Side. He trying to make a moment.
I'm trying to make a moment happen with Iman right here. That's why I'm trying to. I didn't tell him though. So
okay. No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Keep talking like nothing's happening. Get your lyrics ready.
Nah,
Whatever
Sway-
you're looking at, get it ready.
Iman, not all of the whack freestyles and performances happened in this studio, but it was on this show. That it wasn't always sitting right there. It was on this
okay.
show though, like because
Okay.
we move around a lot and do remote broadcasts.
I got you.
But I want Dame Dollar and you to do more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, to finally rap together?
Yeah.
I think that has to happen.
So
I mean,
you want? I'm gonna keep it a bean with you
Please
because
do.
I got a podcast, so now I gotta keep it.
you
a
got to
bean.
keep it 100.
It's like you remember when Melo and Braun came in the league?
Yeah.
How it was like they automatically got to go against each other.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of what they did with Dame.
They made it seem like y'all.
They kept saying who's the best NBA basketball player.
That might have been me too. I might have did that
But it was
too.
just I get it. I get the narrative and I understand it. But it's like once it's in my mind to compete, like I naturally will go away from stuff. And I feel like that's kind of what happened early on. Like there was no reason for us not to collab. Like we
Right.
was both with Adidas. Like it was chill as hell. But then Maz was like, yeah, man, he the coldest to ever. I'm whoa.
And then you got in your feelings.
Nah, I ain't getting my feelings. I just showed y'all rapping.
Yeah, I think not because one is better than the other.
it's
I just
two
think
different
two
styles.
different styles and the substance in your music.
I'm just saying that the narrative, that's
Got
the
out
only
there.
reason we didn't work together. I'm like, bro, it's not, I've never said that man can't rap.
Right.
So you down to work with him?
Yeah, I don't like, you can't count me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's like Miles being like, oh, you want to play with Melo? Yeah, I'll play with Melo. But if it come 1-to-1, I want them ones, bro.
Yeah.
What you talking about? Ask Melo how many times we left practice and I ain't say, give me them ones, bro. Man, I don't care if you won yesterday, bro. Give me them ones.
Killing me.
Give me the ones.
Real talk.